Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for F1 Manager 2024 as we continue our run here with Broyar Racing. And we've got 4 races left, I believe. Let's double check to make sure I am correct. Yes, Sao Paulo, Las Vegas, Luceo, and Yas Island in Abu Dhabi. So 4 races left, so 2 more episodes, and then we're getting into a brand new season with all the research that we've done. We've done quite a bit of research. In fact, we've done so much research that we're very close to, what am I looking for? Finances. We're very close to the cost cap limit here. We got 4.8 mil left in the cost cap. We're going to be spending 2.3 mil there, another 100,000 there, so 2.4. Another, what, 200,000 there, 2.6. There's another 400, so it's 3 mil right there. And that's it at the moment. So we have a $1.8 million wiggle room on the cost cap, which hopefully we don't need to go into. Although I suspect we're going to have to build a few more parts to get these last 4 races. We're going to try and limp along to the end. Because we've already done everything we really need to do. We're 9th or above. I mean, it'd be crazy if some of these other teams dipped ahead of us. But I suppose it's not impossible. We're going to try and get there, though. Alright, let's go ahead and continue on. Race weekend coming up very, very soon. I think we're researching currently our... Yeah, there's the research complete. That's our last research for the season, as far as I remember. Love to see Ibanez continuing to just get better and better. I mean, she's already almost into the 90s on some of her stats, which is really awesome. I feel like she's improving a lot faster than Fernandez, isn't she? I mean, yeah, in this particular picture she is, but I think even he's just slowed down quite a bit overall. Yes, I know we're at our cost cap limit. All right, now it's saying we're 3.3 away. That's because we're in a new month. That makes sense. Training schedule. We're going to continue to work on our speed here. Still personally feel like that is the bestest way to spend your time to try and get the DHL. Because DHL is very, very competitive in this version of F1 Manager, which is probably a good thing. A lot of the other teams are they're very good at either just training or they just innately start that better. I'm not sure which. Probably a little bit of both, actually. So actually, of all the things that have changed and maybe got a little bit hard, a little bit different, I do think this was a really good change they put in to make this a little bit more of a challenging mid game than it was before. Still one that we should be able to win, I believe, but not as easily. Nothing wrong with that. All right, so we're down in the 2.3s. I mean, do I just keep pushing us? Just keep pushing us down? Maybe? I think I keep pushing us down, although we try to get to 2.3. It's just flat out. I feel like that is... Now, granted, we're going to lose some going into next year, but hopefully we don't lose much. And we'll be able to get to this 2.3 number much quicker next year. Oh, I didn't check to see if... Yeah, we're too tired there. Actually, were we too tired there? Oh, we're good. Okay. I'm talking and trying to do stuff at the same time. I wasn't actually paying attention. Yeah, I think if we could just target 2.3 next year again, but starting at a higher point to begin with, we should get there quicker and be able to go back to doing some actual other training along the way. I guess that's how it's been. That was in 2023 as well. Mostly gym training the first season. And then once we got our gym training at a pretty decent level, we were able to zip it down after that. Whoa! I did not realize this was a day earlier than normal. That's a little unusual. Looks like we're still good. Alright, we're just dipping on the side of tires, so we don't want to do anything there. And then we could probably fit 1 in there, and that's probably about it. We're almost to the 2.3 flat out. Let's see. Do we think we can... We might be able to do 1 more here. I don't know. That's a little bit lower. I'm gonna play it safe, and we're just gonna go without this one. Just make sure that we're rested up for this one as well. All right, that all looks good. Let's go with that. Keep the guys pushing harder and harder there. We're gonna have the most buff pit crew of all. Oh no, you're 21st or higher. You can still be 18th or higher though.
F1 season brings us to Brazil for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
All right, let's get this going. Come on, guys. Heavy rain on Sunday. I mean, Shouldn't affect us too much. As long as we just get into a good spot. You know, again, 18th or higher, get that money and just settle in. Not really worried about getting too much from it. Obviously, this is a sprint weekend, so I'm going to go do practice qualifying, and I will be right back for the sprint. All right, we're back for the sprint. 22nd for Fernandez, which is not surprising considering we're using our like first level of parts. And 14th for Ibanez, still looking good there. Car setup not so great, 86 and 68. We'll be able to hopefully lock that in a little bit better going into the race itself, but it is what it is. No reason to change the tires at all. Let's go and get into the sprint. I zip through these last couple races pretty quickly here. Not really much else to see, much else to expect here from the team. I did not actually bump you guys up to aggressive and stuff. My apologies. Right, should be good there. Fernandez just needs to get 21st, and we'd be very happy with that, although I'm not super expecting it. Alright, just settle in here. Come on, Fernandez, stay up there. Stay up there. Oh, he's starting to drop down a little bit more. How is Russell so far behind? What in the world is up with that? Ibanez moving up to 12th. Dropping back down to 13th. Oh, red flag.
Now look, here we head into turn 2. And
whoa!
Now,
Got just smashed into the wall. Alright, well.
All that was happening.
A little interesting. I mean, I guess we changed tires, right? I mean, there's no reason not to. Presumably we come in on softs.
The sprint is about to restart here. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Definitely an interesting sprint we're going to have here. It's basically 2 sprints in one. Well, Fernandez is guaranteed 21st or higher, so that's locked in. That's good. So the real question comes down to, is Fernandez actually going to be our long-term driver forever? I mean, I think Ibanez we're locked onto. We like what we've seen from her for sure. Fernandez, I'm not so sure, you know? He has not been quite as, I don't know, consistent and exciting. It might just be the car, you know, we just need to get a better car behind him. Or just maybe just a little bit more training overall. So we'll see. I mean, he's pushing up to 18th now, which looks really good. Very happy with that. There's a crash. Another crash.
We've got an incident here, and as I understand it, George Russell's involved.
Whoa, that was a pretty bad crash, guys. Williams and Mercedes back there. That's the guys behind us. Not really going to impact us directly. Wow. All right. Well, let's hope that is it for this sprint here. But we don't get points for 10th place in a sprint. I mean, with only one man out ahead of her, even as fighting for 10th is really, really good. Although she's starting to back off a little bit right now. Now she dropped down to 12th. Can we bring her back up to 10th here? You can transfer her to push a little bit. You know what? I actually didn't tell her to high overtake. Let me go ahead and have him... Oh, not that, sorry. Let me have them both high overtake for right now, even though the confidence is a little bit low, which is really weird. I think the confidence is a little bit messed up in this. I mean, she did just get passed twice, so maybe that's arguably justifiable, but I feel like the confidence mid-race is a little bit offset of where it should be. Like, things are a little too impactful. Alright, we're definitely going to go ahead and go full deploy here at the end. And I think we can go ahead and just go at least aggressive for a lap. I don't know that we need to do anything with you. I'll go ahead and just have you deploy it. Well, I'm actually going to put you on neutral. We're not even going to worry about you. You're going to be fine. You're not really gaining any ground. She still has a chance. Alright, there's just her passing right now. She's going to drain out her battery here, but I guess she's cooking right here. DRS enabled. She can really push it, can't she? We might have pushed our DRS a little too soon, to be fair. Just with this graphical effect here, it looks a little funny. Should get enough of a gap here. We've got this, right? Although, it's a very long stretch to the finish line there. There's one DRS, you know, ending that is actually impactful.
Max Verstappen over the finish line to win the...
Oh, she's got it. Wow, 10th place. That's good. No points, but I'm still happy to get 10th. It means something. It means something.
The competition out there was certainly tough today, and it leaves many coming away from the sprint. Now it's time to see who...
Alright, let me get through the rest of qualifying, and I'll be back for the final race in just a minute. Alright, we're back for the race. We qualified 16th and 22nd, so a little bit worse for Ibanez, same for Fernandez. Obviously, it's going to be a pretty wet race overall. Let's go check a look at the tire situation. Oof, that is actually really wet right there. And then maybe, I guess, to see the inners and then wet at the end. I mean, that's wet for... That's like a 10 laps there. Do we, like, start out on inners, come in for wets, then go back out on inners? Or how is this going to work? I mean, that's not what the current strategy says, but I don't think... I think that might be what needs to happen here. Okay, well, we'll play it by ear, and we'll just see how it goes. So, nothing else needs to change. Let's go ahead and make sure we put this locked in, though. Really, honestly, our best bet here is just to be safe. And hopefully not have any accidents, because that would be the worst thing that could happen. We're not really going to get much positioning in general. Best we can do is just stay alive.
It's lights out and away we go.
Let's go ahead and make sure we set you guys. I'm going to leave you on medium, rarely defend though. We're not going to be very aggressive here. This should be pretty safe overall. Just have to keep an eye on the rain. Do we actually expect it to get damp? Still says damp, so maybe this is all still just damp range. It might be high, the high end of damp range, but still, you know, damp range overall. All right, Ibanez spin. That's fine. We can. Not the end of the world. Drop down to standard pretty early here. If Ibanez can be able to get back in this or not after that spin. I mean, she's getting stuck behind our own driver at the moment. Alright, it is in wet range, and some people have come in for wets. Not everybody, though. Do we expect everybody else to come in? Just a few here and there. We know it's going to dry off in a bit. I mean, the leaders are staying out on inners, so don't know what the right strategy actually is, but that's kind of where we're at. This is so hot. Not really pushing the tires that much. We might ought to have pit just to be able to change out these tires. This is crazy. We're definitely going to pit early. I don't know why the tires burn so... I mean, I know her spin, but I don't know why they otherwise burn so much. It is quite wet out there, but it's starting to dry off now. Again, we're not the only ones out on inners, so... maybe we could have gained some ground if we come back on wets. Maybe we would have lost ground. We don't... it's hard to say sometimes. But as soon as it gets down below 4 again, it's going to stay that way for the duration of the inners. Definitely will need a pit, though. Which means we should have just come out for wets, so... that's alright. I don't know why the tires burned as much as they did. Again, I know her spin, but... I know that we were on the wrong tires on the wrong track, but why would they have been hot in that circumstance? That almost doesn't make sense to me. I feel like if the track was wetter, they'd be colder. But what do I know? It's very hot rain. I don't think we can limp these along to the end. There's no way, right? I don't think so. I mean, maybe if we literally go down and conserve. Let's go ahead and just back off the fuel a bit now. Don't tend to burn as much fuel in the rain as you do normally, but don't want to go too far off. I think he might be able to limp to the end. I just don't know about her. Nah, there's no way, right? Well, it might just mean that we just come out on wets earlier than we would like, which is not ideal. It's starting to get wet now. We expect it to get... not really. It's not going to get wet until way down here. I think he might make it, or not so much. We're going to take her one lap below, like when she hits 30, let her go one more lap. It's a little dangerous, but I think it's our best bet. Where is she? She is right there. Okay. Yep, it's getting wet out there. I get it. I get it. Alright, she just hit 30. We do know it's starting to get a little bit wetter. I think we go ahead and schedule her for wets. It's going to be a little bit suboptimal, but I think we're going to have to go with something like that. Alright, well, he just spun. That's not great. Seems like he's okay, though.
There's a yellow flag now.
Spin is better than other things that could happen. I'll have to come in a little bit early as well. 204, not the greatest pit stop. And we're so far behind, we just got lapped. So yeah, we are definitely not going to be having a good race overall. Which is unfortunate. I'm just going to leave you on standard until we get into the mode where we actually do need these wets. Alright, well we're not going to hit our sponsor objectives, unfortunately, but stuff like that happens from time to time. Well, we'll hit, yeah, we actually won't hit either of them, come to think of it. Alright, go ahead and schedule your pit. Come out on your wets. Let's at least get a good pit stop. That would be nice. Are we really not going to get rain? Oh, it's about to get wet again. Dried up a lot more than I expected, though. I thought it'd get down to the low 3s. I didn't think it'd go all the way down to the 2s. No, that's alright. We'll call this race a win if we can just survive. Wow, we are really not going to get... We're not going to get the rain at all, are we? I guess we should have come back out on inners, but I thought it would just get a little bit wetter than that. Come on, rain. Come on, rain. Come on, rain. No rain. There it comes. Too little too late? Probably too little too late. Yeah, her tires burned up so much.
An issue in the pits.
Alright, we can go full on attack here. With the fuel at least. You could probably go up to light. You have to stay on super conserve mode here. I don't think you make it to the end though. Well, there's a way. I don't know, if we look at this graph right here, it's slightly possible. It's gonna be so close. I mean, I think we're committed to this point. The one saving grace is that we have gotten lapped at least once, maybe twice, which does mean that we will kind of get a little bit short anyway. That'll save us a little bit of lappage there. Although it's going to get drier again here right at the very end. Of course it did. Which might mean she won't make it to the end because of that alone. I'm just gonna go ahead and deploy out what we got. Let's just see what we can get here. We can stay 16th. That is a massive win.
Now we've an incident here. Kevin Magnussen, it looks like.
Not enough of a crash to affect anything, it looks like. '16th is pretty solid. All right. Well, it worked out. It worked out. No crashes, and we made it in 16th, which got the money. So honestly, everything else was fine. I mean, he didn't make it. We're kind of expecting that, honestly. But no, this was actually worked out good. I'm happy.
And that's another race done.
Oh, second. Oh, they are knocking on the doors. We have to get like multiple pits that are good going forward. We are definitely in trouble here. Might even be to the point where we just need to double, like, do extra pits just for the sake of chasing that. Even if it costs us, you know, certain things in the race itself. Alright, there's our research for our rear wing. I believe that was our last research. Even as up to an 83, which is great to see. Let's go look at the car. Oh, alright, saw replacement. Replacement. We're coming down to the bare minimum of what we got left. We already did 3 total rear. Yeah, so we had 3 rear wings, 3 front wings. Those are the 2 that got technical changes. And then everything else was 2. So I'm happy with that. We could have done 4 in like 1s and stuff like that. Maybe that would have been better given the technical changes, but I think we're okay. I think we're going to be happy with all of that. And how many car parts do we actually have left? Three and 1. Oof. Front wing. And we got some. Rear wing. We're definitely getting to the end here. Oh, okay. Let's go put this on. Let me put this one on the car. The other car. Underfloor. Suspension. I think we can limp along with 4 chassis combined. I think we might be able to limp along with 3 front wings combined. Tough one. The rear wings I'm a little concerned about. Side pods I'm definitely concerned about. I think we're going to have to make 1 side pod. 450,000 bucks. Not great, but I think we have to make at least 1. Underfloor we might be able to lip along. Suspension we might be able to lip along. We have to create front wings or rear wings. I mean, it's nothing to the world. They're relatively cheap, and we can definitely get them out pretty quickly. Alright, so front wing, we almost... Oh no, we actually overcame the changes here. Yeah, we definitely overcame all the research changes. Which arguably we could have just overcome the changes and then that would have been the end of it. But we absolutely blew the changes out of the water. So things are looking pretty good there. 17 days until the next race. Woof, that's a lot. Did we need any other staff? Did we already get everybody taken care of? We got 2 months left on you, but we got a replacement. You've got a year left. 4 years left, 1 year left. You know, we're good on everything. Another 1 mil essentially for the facilities, 1.1. Another 50K there. So that's another maybe 1.2 now. Got another about 1.4. So we're gonna have 1.4 mil left, which yeah makes sense because we spent the 450,000 bucks on the side pod. So yeah, we are scraping the bottom of the barrel, but I think as of right now, we'll be fine. Love to see performance improvements for our staff and drivers. She's already up to an 83. That's not bad. Las Vegas, let's go.
Welcome to the Silver State of Nevada.
All right, let me go do practice and qualifying, and we'll be right back for the race. All right, we are back. Here we are, qualified 14th and 21st, which is good. If we can hold on to those spots, we are very happy with that. Let's check out our strategy here. Can we bump you up a little bit? Can shave a little bit of time off. What about you? I don't think we can bump you up that much. We're at -2 seconds right now. What if we like move some things around here? Took you down to there. Took you up to there. I think -2 is the best we were going to do. So that was there and there. Oh, no, we got a -3. All right, I like it. Let's go with it. Let's do that. And then for you, I don't think there's much we can change with you. So we're just going to leave your strategy as is. 120.41. His is 120.40, I believe. Pretty close. So I think we're going to go with that. And let's get options turned on. Everything else looks good. Let's go. We can finish 21st and 14th, like in the race. And this is actually a good result because that'll get us some maximum money. I'll be happy with that.
All ready to go in Las Vegas. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Let's set you to, let's do high and rarely. High and rarely. Go with that for now. Fernandez dropping back already, unfortunately. I mean, to be fair, my expectation for him is 22nd, but if he got better than that, that'd be awesome. Already got a safety car. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think it's our drivers.
And yes,
Hamilton.
yes, we've had a crash. What happened there?
Did Mercedes just take out Mercedes? No, he's just spawning. Whoa. That was a little bit wild. I didn't see anything hit him. He's completely out. Wow. Well, we're guaranteed 21st. Now we just got to focus on Ibanez. That's it. Well, that's always nice when that happens. As long as Fernandez gets his money, we just got to focus on Ibanez getting hers, and we're happy. I don't think anything changed with our strategy right now. We're going to come out attacking here as soon as this virtual safety car goes away, which it just did. That's bad, because that could cost us some money. He just spun out. Like, literally, nobody hit him, nothing. Just spun out. That could cost us some money. Ouch. Man, 2 crashes on this race already. Neither one of them influenced by other cars. What? Another crash? Who is it? Oh, 2 more. What in the world is why is this track so dangerous? Okay, that time people actually hit into each other. Okay. Alright. Well, that one was actually... Okay, fair enough. But, goodness, wow. I mean, we're definitely... Is there any reason not to come out? Just some fresh sauce here? We come out on the freshest sauce we can. And just hoping we can stay alive. we can stay alive. We actually get some points here, which, you know, is cool, but, you know, not super necessary, but cool.
Sense of deja vu here as the drivers once again face the countdown.
Apparently this is a very dangerous track, guys. I'm actually going to change you down to just medium aggression. I don't want to run any more risk than we have to here. I need to bake in our strategy here. So we're definitely come out on whatever sauce we can here. We're going to drop you down to that. And then we'll end up on some mediums, I think. Just means we could probably be a little more aggressive on the mediums at the end. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, let's just settle in here. Till pit time. Starting to drop back. We might not actually be able to get points after all. Also possible these other guys are just pushing harder on some soft tires and things like that.
Here's the replay.
Oh my goodness.
As they arrived at turn 12.
What is with this track?
That's the moment of impact, and the car leaving a bit of paint on that barrier.
What is with this track? Are there really this many crashes on this track? Okay. This is insane.
We're ready to get this race underway again. And it's lights out, and away we go.
I'm suddenly quite scared. Reset up our strategy in a minute, but let's get through this first. All right, top up, down to standard. Let's figure out your strategy again. All right. So, I mean, we could go one more pit with some hards, it looks like. That is interesting. Probably the best thing we can do. Have one pit. Let's come out on the hards. What about mediums? Could we do the mediums at all? Not as well. All right, hards it is. Something like that, and we'll just lock that in. That's our strategy. Probably gonna have to change 5 more times.
Now it looks like, yes it is, Alex Albon's involved.
Another crash. Oh my goodness. What is going on? This is an insane track. With this many people out, she's still 13th. That's actually kind of sad. Are they just pushing on? No, oh, they're on some refresher tires in a few places, so yeah, just different strategies. We're not really pushing at all. I should have run my faster engine for this. I left my faster engine for the last 2 races, but this is more of a balanced track. But maybe I could have run it. I would have had some advantages here. I mean, to be fair, as long as we get the money, I don't really care about being top 10. I just feel like this would have been an opportunity to be top 10, but maybe I mean, I didn't expect this many crashes, obviously. If I expected this many crashes, I would have definitely run our absolute best parts. So we get a good pit stop at least. Not a good pit stop. But it is what it is. Tempted to, like, you know, just pit again if it looks like we're not gonna be able to gain ground. We might do that. If it looks like we're not gonna be able to gain ground at all, we might pit again just because it's more valuable than finishing 13th as opposed to 16th, right? What in the world? Another safety car. I mean, I'd love to pit again, but we don't have any other tires to put on, I don't think. Can we stretch some mediums all the way to the end? Oh, I was gonna say, why don't I see the stint thing here? Yeah, if we come in for mediums, like right now, we can basically get those to the end, especially with the safety car. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and come in for mediums, just so we get another pit stop. Because it's more valuable to us than trying to move up a couple spots here.
And now we've had a crash.
I mean, insane number of crashes on this race. We're going to finish first place just because all the other cars are going to crash out in front of us. I mean, this is insane. Absolutely crazy. It's a good pick, guys. Let's at least get something out of this race. 2-4. Okay. I was gonna say, it's gonna be in the top 2. Oh, it actually currently is number 1. Although I think a lot of other people are probably gonna be pitting soon. Oh, and we got past the safety car. That's really big, actually. We'll see what happens. I mean, everybody else is gonna be out on probably fresh tires. Yeah, some softs and things. We'll see. Not really concerned. Honestly, at this point, we just want to survive. I don't need anything else. Just stay alive. It is up to 13th. I doubt she stays there, but still nice to see. A little bit of a something from her. It's up to 11th. Keep it going. Let's go. 10th is way ahead, though. I think just judging by what I'm seeing, 11th is about the best we're going to get. Another crash. Okay, I stand corrected.
There's been a crash.
What is going on? This is behind us this time. Just took off his front wing entirely. Wow. Wow. It's insane. This is one of the worst races I've ever seen. The closest thing I've seen to this would be like a really wet race that I've seen before that had a lot of crashes. This is definitely the worst dry race I've ever seen. This is absolutely crazy. Now the problem with this situation is that the other cars there's other teams that could get points here. So this could actually end up being really bad for us overall. Just dropping down to 11th. Yeah, if we definitely put on our better engine, I think we're guaranteed points in this one. But if we put on our better engine, we crash, then we lose our better engine, right? So it's kind of the gamble you pay. We might be able to steal 10th at the very, very, very end here. We're really close on our tires, unfortunately. Oh, I stand corrected. We will not be getting 10th. And our tires did down a lot more than the strategy said they would. I think it's because we're in traffic so much. Oh, we're barely even going to get 13th. Wow. We're basically dead last. Never mind. I stand corrected. I guess let's go ahead and full on deploy here. Yeah, we're going to be lucky to get through the race here. We might have a puncture.
Norris wins it. He's first over the line.
Not a great race, obviously, because, I mean, everybody else crashed out. We should have done better than that, I feel like. But again, I'm running a really low rated engine right now, just because I didn't think it would even matter. It would have. That's what I was afraid of. Alpine picking up some points. That drops us down to 9th. Yeah. Because of that kick, picked up 2 points there. That is actually really bad. We could drop out of 9th place with another race like that. Oh, we dropped down to 5th overall. Well, we lost that, didn't we? Oh, not quite. We're about to lose this if we're not careful. A little bit of money. All right, well, that's going to be it for this episode. 2 more races left, guys. Can we limp along to the end? We'll find out. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.